Hi again, Grace Point family. So happy. I am just so happy as your pastor. You are sticking with this GPRead program. We are reading this week in week number 61 from the book of Isaiah, the book of Second Kings, the book of Second Chronicles, and the prophecy of Nahum. Let's talk about each of those. Now, in Isaiah, you're going to get three chapters that, in my view, are just beautiful chapters. The first chapter, chapter 64, is a chapter pleading for God to come and to do his work of restoration and forgiveness and all kinds of things like that. The next chapter, 65, is God speaking and God declaring his might and his power. And then in chapter 66 is God again speaking for the most part in that chapter, and he's describing things to come in the future for Israel. And I believe, interpretively, most of what he's talking about there as well is in our future as well. Things that are going to happen in the final judgment of all of human history and all the earth. Second Kings, chapter 20 through 22, jumps back into the story of the kings of Israel. Now, the reason that we're talking about these at the same time, the reason we're reading these together is because Isaiah's prophecy happens alongside the events of Second Kings and Second Chronicles. So you're going to be reading about some of the kings there and the things that happened in their relationship with God and their leadership of the nations. And you're going to see how God brings both forgiveness and empowerment and judgment to his people because of prolonged sin. Then in the short prophecy of Nahum, chapters 1 through 3, that's all that's in the book, you are going to see a judgment against Nineveh. Now, Nineveh was the capital city of the nation of Assyria, what some historians would call the Neo Assyrian Empire. And this judgment comes because of Assyria's role in conquering Israel. Now, the interesting thing about that is God used Assyria to conquer Israel as a judgment on Israel. But in the carrying out of that, Assyria was very, very evil in the way they went about it. And so God brings judgment on them, not just for the captivity of Israel, but also because of just the wickedness of their society. By the way, Nineveh is also the city where Jonah, the prophet, was sent by God to go and to preach to them. Well, keep reading, friends. You're also going to be reading in Proverbs this week. So keep at it. You've got a lot of great things ahead. God bless you. Love you. Talk to you soon.